How you folks doing? Here of None here with your Mundus Minute for May 22nd, 2020. News, luxury merchant, and gold merchant stuff, all in a few minutes. So first up in the news, ESO Live was today, and they went over Greymore's art and lore, as well as doing a physical collector's edition unboxing. Also talking about ESO streams, next 26, Greymore is going to be launched, and a whole bunch of Twitch streamers are going to be hosted by the Bethesda channel. Just a shameless plug, but I'll be hosted on 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. on Thursday, May 28th, if you guys want to support me and say hi while we're getting a little bit of love from Bethesda. Also, coming up on... May 29th is going to be ESO Live, and during that time, they're going to between 4 and 6 p.m. they're going to do a live trial run with some of the ESO streamers. So you guys can check a look at all that stuff on the twitch.tv Bethesda account. Again, I'll put a link down below as well as the announcement in the notes. Now, for folks that are having issues with collector's edition, namely physical issues, because you haven't get it shipped yet or it's not coming in until later because of COVID issues, I will put a link down below to a help article currently out there. Basically, if you have a physical collector's edition, it hasn't been delivered yet, and it's not going to be delivered by the 26th, but you still want to play Greymore, you have to contact the billing Windows Mac. I have a game purchase issue, physical collector's edition, in the support page of ElderScrollsOnline.com, and you're going to have proof of purchase, but as long as you get proof of purchase, you should be able to get into Greymore when it comes out, despite not having the physical collector's edition because of various complications that have occurred. Also, if you are on PS4 and you want to be playing Greymore, but you haven't had a chance to get the pre-order done, they're going to have the pre-order rewards available between June 9th and June 22nd. So if you haven't had a chance to purchase it yet, and you're going to be a little bit late when you can get it, because it's going to be released a little bit during the time frame of this. I'm not quite sure what the holdup is on PS4's part, but either way, on June 9th to June 22nd, you can order it, and you're going to still get all those pre-order things like the crown, the crates, the little mammoth pet, and of course the mount. And finally, the last patch notes were put on PTS, which means that most of the stuff that we've been testing on PTS is probably going to make it to live. I'll go ahead and link up all of the PTS patch notes so you folks can take a look at it. I'm not going to go through all of them. There's a lot, but major points are multiple things on the class skills are changing. Vampires are getting a whole new redux. Some tweaks to werewolves as well. A lot of changes to various sets out there. A whole new chapter with Greymore, of course. The antiquity system, which is going to include scrying and excavation. And yeah, just a whole bunch of other fixes and tweaks that they're putting into the game. So go ahead and take a look down below at the notes for more of that. Now, let's take a look at the luxury merchant for today. So last week is a bit of torture, and this week is a bit of torture as well. Bandages, body cages, corpses, gates spiked. It's kind of nice because they actually open. Barrel urns, torture racks, and a torture wheel. Go ahead to the luxury merchant and get all these items. Actually, it might be nice if you're planning to get that vampire house that comes with Greymore. Just saying. Next, on the golden merchant tonight, Blessed Ring, armor, stamina recovery, armor, and when you block an attack, you have 33% chance to blind an attacker, causing them to miss all attacks for the next 5 seconds. This threat can occur once every 10 seconds. Probably not a great set. It does not work on bosses. In addition to that, players in PvP, it will only affect one target at a time. In addition to that, it's a 5-second downtime. So you're going to have it up for 5 seconds. It's going to be down for 5 seconds. Additional to that, it's 33% chance, so it's not guaranteed every time that you do it and every time you block. So yeah, pass that one. We're in the weird tree. Magic recovery, spell damage, weird magic recovery, and when you cast a magic ability, you remove up to 5 negative effects on yourself. The effect can occur once every 15 seconds. Interesting set. I would say that it if you're a caster class and you're not a Templar, this actually might be nice. Just so you could have a self-propelling purge. However, that 15-second downtime, kind of a bummer. You can get bursted out pretty quick in that time. Might actually want to go with something called Curse Eater instead. That has a 8-second downtime. It's only 3 abilities, but it works on other players as long as you heal them. So I would probably pass on this. If you do want to get this set, however, this comes out of Glenumbra. Ring of the Noble Duelists. Stamina recovery, spell damage, spell damage. This is one of those weird hybrid sets before the whole Tamriel 1. When you dodge an attack, your light attacks and heavy attacks to deal an additional 1,225 damage over 8 seconds. Not that great. I would definitely pass on it, especially for 250. Ring of the Nightmare. Armor, health, weapon damage, and we deal melee damage. You have a 20% chance to apply minor maim to all enemies within 8 meters for 5 seconds, reducing their damage by 15%. Interesting set. I would probably not recommend it in the gold version. I would probably go ahead and get the purple version. I believe you can get this out of Glenumbra. No. Green Shade or Grantwood. Quite sure which. It's a heavy armor set out of either one of those. But for PvP, little interesting given the minor maim. It does have a 20% chance, so it is kind of meh in that respect. But still, it doesn't have cooldown time. It plays minor maim, and you can keep that up. You can help out on group play. It's your choice if you really want to get it. I think there's other builds that are a little bit more strong than this. PvE side, I would not recommend this. I would instead probably go with something like, if you're DK, you have Talons, which will reduce damage, and you also have Heroic Slash under the shield line, which you also get minor maim. So again, just wouldn't recommend it. And for 100k, Lambrus's Paladrones shoulder set and Troll King's Arm Cops. Would not recommend either one of these for gold. Instead, go ahead and gamble the keys. And these are usually, Troll King is a little interesting for PvP. Lambrus might be a little bit more overpowered next patch. But again, shoulders. Go ahead and gamble those keys, guys. Anyways, I'm here, we're done. That's the Mundus Minute. See y'all in Tamriel.